Alrighty, everyone, how are we doing today? So tonight we will be playing the Ohio Obstagoons. We are both 3 and 4 in the draft on two separate brackets. Right now, it's been a pretty close game pretty close for the both of us. They are at a -4 differential. We're at a -3. So overall, this is a very close match, and both of us are in the hunt for playoff berths on each of our brackets. Put the code in real quick that he just sent me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this team has a very dangerous team. When you're looking at it, they have the Ndidi, the Hatterene combo. They have Kubraja, Pangoro. Has also been doing pretty good work for him. So they have a very solid core. Definitely a Trick Room team. Our team is not made for Trick Room. I mean, we do have two members who do thrive in Trick Room, but about 70% of the time, we do not want to go to Trick Room. It is not where we want to be. For the team this week, I am mainly planning on bringing searching. All right. So for the team this week, it was very tricky to decide what I was going to bring. Because, like I said, with the Ohio Obstagoons, they offer a lot of stuff that my team just doesn't match up well against. Like I mentioned, that really nasty Trick Room combo of Hatton and Ndidi, the Cooperage in the back. You got Powda and Buffalon. So they definitely offer. We're going to switch codes here. Man. So my Joy-Cons are definitely drifting today. We're going to take our time during each play and make sure we don't, have a drift misclick, because those are never fun. But yeah, so like I was saying, with this team, the Hat, the Ndidi, Follow Me, Expanding Force, Follow Me, Trick Room, Max Might, a lot there. Then you got the Coop in the back, which can max as well. They have, Shuckle, Stonejourner, who I think they've used a couple times, and Pangora, they've used it quite a bit. So it's definitely a very dangerous matchup for us. So this week I have decided to bring Glisopod as always. I do like Raichu. Selgor is one of my mainstays. Palossand is another. Urshifu is another. And then we are looking for Blastoise. My other Blastoise. No, not that Blastoise. Alright, so I just can't use Follow Me on it. Everything else is a legal move, so we'll go with that. So check our held items here. Yeah. And so we're going to bring these 6. I did go very bulky special defense this week because of a lot of special attackers. So let's hope we see what we really want to see. Alright, so that is kind of what I was expecting for his team. So we're going to lead this game with Selgor, Palossand, Glisopod in the back, with Urshifu. This is kind of our default lead here as we go into game one, just to see what our opponent's going to bring and how he's going to play. All right. So game one. And yeah, actually, I'm writing everything down. It's easy to have a list for when I update the team sheets. So Hat and Kuparaja, okay. Versus Palo and Sagor. All right. So we are just going for that. And Max Phantasm into the Halloween slot. And the viable things with game ones, it's always really tricky because you really got to see what your opponent does here. I actually do not have Max Quake on Palisand. That was a total oversight on my side of things. So that could become a huge problem for me. And Kuparaja is going to be attacking on the physical side, where I'm very high in special bulk. So I do not like that part of this game. So it could just become a how do I kill Coop type of battle. And that's not something I really want to get into in the back half of the match, is trying to play around Kuparaja. Because we are trying to fight and hang on to our thing. So we're going to get the Water Shuriken off here. So Water Compaction is going to boost our physical defense. So this is kind of my way of trying to counter his physical attackers as well as my special, his special attackers. Usually I do run it with a very weaker Selgor here, but I just felt like I couldn't afford to not have the damage output that I wanted. And we are going to get 4 hits. Oh my goodness. So we're going to get 4 hits here. 5 hits. So that puts us at a +5 physical defense. And that is huge. So Water Shuriken +5. Coop went for Overgrowth. Hat used Mystical Fire. And we Phantasm. So Hat got 1 kill. And Palo Sand picks up 1 kill here on turn 1. So that is a solid turn for us as far as everything goes. I really do wish I put Earth Power on him. So we're just going to Surging Strikes, and we're going to Phantasm the Kuparaja here and just lower its defense some more. So Fu goes for the Surging Strikes. And that is going to, ooh, he's going to live. Just barely though, but he will live. That's a clutch survival from Stormdrunner. And he'll get the Rock Slide off in the Urshifu. And Max Overgrowth. I'm assuming this is going to be in the Urshifu. He can't really destroy Palisand at the moment. Palisand is just a monster. He gets the crit there. So Coop picks up a kill. And we're still lowering his defenses here. So now we're going to go to Golisopod. I just think for here, I'm going to go ahead and just sucker punch that. And Phantasm again on the Kubaraja and weaken his defense. So, sucker punch kills, so that gets Pod a kill. He's just gonna do a third overgrowth at this point. There's no reason not to. And we survived that, that's great right there. That's honestly what we really wanted. And that's gonna do a lot of damage there. That Phantasm, because I mean he is now at. He's at -3 defense right now. Yeah, -3 defense. And Pangoro is going to be the last mon coming out here. I really do wish I could have seen more of the moves here on Kubaraja this game. I really don't like not knowing a lot of moves. I know Kubaraja's got to attack, so we're just going to go for that. And I kind of want to go ahead and shore up. Alright, Golisopod picks up his second kill. He's going to go for Thunder Punch. That should kill Golisopod there, so Pangoro will grab 1 kill. I mean, I really don't know what Pangoro is going to be rocking. It can't use Thunder Punch on me. It can't use close combats. I'm sure it has a Dark type move. Maybe Darkest Lariat. Oh, Throat Chop. Okay. Does about 40 damage, roughly. So we're going to get off a nice energy ball. And one more energy ball should finish the match. Giving Palisand his second kill of the game here. And we win game 1. This is a best of 3, by the way, for everyone watching. So we're just going to go ahead and take the card. Same rolls. Overall, my opponent did really good on that team. I mean, Kubaraja is just has something that really does wall very hard for my team. It's honestly just very fast. It's not something we can risk having too much happen against. I mean, but, you know, we don't get +5, we probably die a lot easier. You know, so it definitely goes a couple different ways there. I mean, what does Raichu have here that's valuable, right? Nuzzles, is it worth Raichu over, say, Urshifu? Urshifu has a sash, so Galissapod has an assault vest and tanks some hits. So I'm actually going to bring the same team for game 2, and I just want to see what adjustments he makes. I mean, we won. It was a lot closer than it should have been. Than I wanted it to be. So we're just going to run the same team, see how our opponent adjusts to it, and we'll, we still have a game 3 if we need it. And he's going to go Hat and Ndidi, which is actually really good for me. This is a lead I really wanted to see. So with Hat and Ndidi, it activates my Psychic Seed, which there's a reason I do not have the Focus Sash on him this game, and that's because I really wanted the Psychic Seed here, so I could lead this safely. And now I will. So now I risk it, right? So you'll either go for a Follow Me, and I'm going to be super fast here, so I can actually just Follow Me, and we're going to Follow Me in Overgrowth. And the reason we're going to do this is just because of not Follow Me, I'm sorry, we're U-turning and Overgrowthing, just because that Follow Me pressure. So when I built this, I built, like I said, very special defensive. I was really hoping to face Hatterene all day long and not see Cooperage. Cooperage is just an incredibly bulky mon and causes me a lot of issues. So with this turn, I predict that we're going to see a Max Flare and Follow Me from his side. Follow Me to prevent the Palisand tag team combo that we run, and then that Max Flare to just kill it. He already knows it's not Focus Sash from game 1, and from the seed going off. So he doesn't use the okay. So he didn't use Follow Me. So that kind of sucks. No Follow Me here, which tells me I'm probably having a Trick Room come up. No, Expanding Force. Okay. And Mindstorm in the Palisand. That shouldn't kill me. Alright. That did a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Being on terrain, man, that's so rough. That's rough. I really don't like terrain games, man. Okay, so what we're gonna do on this turn is alright, so here comes Pangoro. Sucker Punches or Thunder Punches, one of the two. I'm out. I can move first. That's gone. So I'm actually going to First Impression and we're gonna First Impression and Max Guard here. I have to play around Hatterene right now. That was just that did a lot more damage than I wanted it to, man. And that's going to activate Emergency Exit. So we are going to go out into Urshifu now. G-Max Smite into the Max Guard. Alright, perfect. That's what we wanted to see right there. So now I can actually Ironhead Hatterene and Max Fant. Question is, who do you target, right? Like, Do you go for Urshifu and try and one-shot it because Palossand's weaker? And if that's the case, so I'm just going to double into the Hatterene here. Mainly because I am not real sure on how you do it. So you just Thunder Punch Pangoro, which won't kill me. So that's kind of curious. And then you smite, who do you smite? Palossand? No, so you smited Fu. So I made a good play here. You are going to... You're going to run that Confusion Cheese, which... that can cause a lot of issues, man. And I get confused. Damn it. Damn it, man. So that's a good game by my opponent. Golisopod kills Hat. Pangoro kills Pod here. Hat killed. Who else did Hat kill again? Who was it? Hat killed Urshifu with that final hit. And then who killed Ndidi? It was Palossand, right? Palo killed Ndidi. Alright, so both of our maxes are finished. It is 2-2. It is 2-2. Right, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. So we are going to... I need a boost. And this is kind of dangerous, right? Because this can easily backfire on me right here because I am going to do quite a bit of damage to myself. But I need my weakness policy activated. And I also need to boost my defense with, Pangoro being a physical attacker. So if I can boost my defense here and get it boosted enough to where it's really not going to matter. So we got +3. Stone Edge, and it lands. Oh my gosh. Come on. Fire Punch on the who? A Selgor? Yes. Alright. So if Energy Ball kills here, I think we still have a shot, right? But if Energy Ball fails to pick up the kill, I think, oh my god. So Palo killed Stonejourner. Pangoro killed the Selgor. So we are showing up now. Man, this is shaping up to be a very weird game for me anyway. And I'm sure Pangoro just showing up, man. I mean, you're talking 2 kills here in the second game. Whistlepod had 1 kill. Palossand had 2 kills. Pangoros had 2 kills. And Hatterene had 1 kill. So we're going to Energy Ball. And I'm probably going to shore up after this too, just because I can't afford any crits. Because crits will ignore stat changes, and I'm not trying to deal with any of that, man. So we are going to shore up just to avoid any threats from a critical hit. So I do not like to take chances. And now we're going to energy ball one more time, and that should be GG. Oh, man. Whew. Oh man! All right, so good game to Howie, man. Ohio Obstagoons coach. That was a banger. Man, that really definitely stressed me out a lot. I mean, that literally went down. You're talking. I only nailed a +1 differential both games. Just extremely close. So shout out to you, man. Wish you the best of luck in weeks 9 and 10 as we finish up the season. And man, you played very good, and definitely had me really thinking. And I definitely, when I got home from work today, I gave myself like 35 minutes to, rush to play in your team. Because I knew what you had. I knew the coupe, I knew the hat and DD combo, and like I said, I went something I don't usually do. I usually am very hyper offensive. I had to go to a lot of bulk just to make sure I could survive and I could do the hits that I needed to do to win this match. So